Aaron, here's my prediction. Are you ready?
Hit me with it.
Krypton over the top rope. Then they team up on Morgan Taylor, and then between the three of them, they decide which two are left, and the gold standard share both title matches.
Well, there goes that prediction out the window, or over the top rope, if you will.
Jeffrey John over the top rope. Listen, I'm happy to be wrong about this one.
Oh, no, definitely caught by surprise by Krypton there. We're down to 4 men.
Now you've got Jeffrey John gone. Jimmy Fahrenheit and L.A. Cordova left in the gold standard.
And you've got one half
of the Prequel boys, Krypton and Morgan Taylor left.
Are Morgan Taylor and L.A. Cordova going to focus on settling their issues at the expense of...
Today's not the day. Today is not the day, Aaron.
Well, let's see which one of the two...
hit him with the gorgeous drop. Jimmy Fahrenheit comes around.
This does not bode well.
Oh, is he? No, he held on.
He's holding on by one arm, but he just didn't have the grip on that rope. Krypton from behind.
He's going to have to. He's going to have to. L.A. Cordova's out.
Just that quickly, Cordova dumped over the top rope.
Are you kidding me? We're down to 2.
Hello, wrestling fans. Aaron Hurt here for more PWA Wrestling on YouTube. It is so nice to have you all with us once again, and we've got a big lineup set for you here tonight. Some very important matches. The men that you saw qualify as the finalists of the Double Shot Rumble both get their title matches here tonight. In the main event, Jimmy Fahrenheit takes on heavyweight champion Tommy Forte in a 2 out of 3 falls match, and we're going to kick off the broadcast right here and now with the U.S. Championship. Krypton challenging Real Deal Kevin Cruit. Krypton ready for the opportunity he earned by being a finalist of the Double Shot Rumble. Footage from which you got to see at the start of the broadcast here tonight. Great show of sportsmanship here. Fans definitely looking forward to this match. It promises to be high-flying, fast-paced. Really, Kevin Cruit quickly goes from the armbar, snapmare takeover. Really wrenching on the arm now. Krypton tries to roll through, comes up with a full arm drag and twist, and quickly into the hammerlock, but again, another side headlock. Great counter wrestling. Kevin Cruit with approximate 100-pound weight advantage. But Krypton, you see how elusive he is, able to slip behind. Oh, just shrugged off. Neither man able to establish much momentum in the early moments. A quick go behind into the waist lock. Kevin Cruit trying to break the grip. Oh, big takedown. Shoots a half, turns it into a pinning combination. Krypton powers out though, bridges up. You can see neither man taking his opponent lightly. And these two men are friends in the locker room. Occasional training partners. Oh, Irish whip. Up and over, catches his balance on the apron, does Kevin Cruit, connects with a shoulder tackle, or excuse me, a shoulder block to midsection, scales the top. Saw Krypton coming. Neither man able to connect with the high-impact maneuvers, and Krypton looks like he landed badly on that ankle, certainly favoring it. Real Deal doing the sportsman-like thing. Referee seeing if Krypton can continue in this match. It would be a terrible way for him to see this opportunity at the United States Championship slip through his fingers, but we talked so many times about the toughness and the resilience in the heart of this young man, and even if he does have to fight on one leg, he'll give Kevin Cruit everything that he wants and more, but Cruit smartly goes right to the injured left leg. And this will definitely cause CRipton to have to reformulate his strategy, but nice small package there. CRipton somewhat slow, trying to charge in there, gave Kevin Cruit more than enough time to get the boot up. Oh, making him think about this one. Going for a stroll out of this vertical suplex here. Would you look at this? Oh, brings him down. This is some great wrestling here to start things off, but Kevin Cruit dumps CRipton to the outside. The turning point of this match is when one man throws friendship out the window and starts trying to win a wrestling match. And Kevin Cruit with that running knee strike right to the head of CRipton could be that turning point I'm speaking of. Look of confidence on the face of Kevin Cruit as he comes back into the ring, hooked both legs, but still not able to put away CRipton. And we can tell you that the winner of this match, as Kevin Cruit continues to work on the leg and the knee and the ankle, immobilize CRipton for all intents and purposes. CRipton found himself nearly pinned there, trying to fight his way out. Connects with some kicks to the neck. But the winner of this match will go on to face Bjorn on our next episode. Perhaps some adrenaline kicking in, or CRipton able to shake off the effects of that injury, but he's starting to pick up a little bit more speed, and that running bulldog certainly connected. Long 2 count from senior official Johnny Long. Kevin Cruit knows just as well as anybody that CRipton can take over a match at a moment's notice, and it only takes one of those spectacular maneuvers of his to lay his opponent out, but Kevin Cruit has other ideas. That running clothesline absolutely leveled CRipton. Cruit whips CRipton into the buckle. Took off charging in, but caught a boot. All CRipton going for that meteora, but Kevin, with the strength, holds it, catches him out of midair, holds him up, connects with the power bomb, now floats over into that single leg crab. CRipton near the bottom ropes, just barely able to stretch out and force the break. Again, referee checking to see if he can continue. And Kevin Cruit's done the smart thing and tried to focus on that injured body part. CRipton planted. Cruit zeroing in on CRipton and lands the huge elbow out of the rafters. But still not enough to finish off CRipton, and Kevin Cruit clearly respect for the fight that his opponent has given him. But you don't get participation medals here in the PWA, and CRipton, hard to say how much he was able to get on those kicks or that drop kick, having to plant on his bad leg. But he's got enough to put those two boots right on the jaw of the Real Deal. And the tope suicida sends both men crashing to the concrete floor out here at the PWA Arena. Great action, captivating our fans here. Another packed house here in Lancaster, Ohio. CRipton rolls the U.S. champion in, makes the cover, hooks the leg. But not able to capture the elusive first singles title in his career, which CRipton is looking for this match. Here in the opportunity to challenge for this by being a finalist in the Double Shot Rumble. That crossbody was on target from CRipton, who comes over from the outside in and connects with those knees right to the sternum. Starting to see some desperation from CRipton here. I'm sure the more this goes on, the more it feels like CRipton is standing on water. Able to clamp on the sleeper hold right in the back. Oh, but great ring awareness from Kevin Cruit. Just stumbles right back into the corner, out, connects with that elbow. Cruit's got to be thinking about putting CRipton away here. Oh, knife edge chop. Somewhat underhanded tactics there from Kevin Cruit. Not able to connect with the powerbomb this time. As CRipton able to come up with the head scissors, and again, Kevin Cruit in big-time danger of losing the U.S. Championship here to CRipton. Oh! Big splash off the top. But no, not yet. CRipton can't believe it. He's pulling out everything that he can here to get his hand raised. Oh, big axe kick, but he came down hard on the knee. Immediately goes for the cover. So many near falls, so many close calls for CRipton. We're over 10 minutes into this match. And these two men look like they're going to leave it all in the ring here tonight. CRipton firing away with a couple of elbows. Oh! But left an opening for the Real Deal. Running big boot and goes to the knee bar. And there might be no escape for CRipton from here. Dead center of the ring. All the damage that's already been done. Who's going to go on to face the #1 contender for the U.S. Championship, Bjorn, on our next episode? But to the surprise of many of the fans, as well as myself and most definitely Kevin Cruit, CRipton found a way to get out of that hold. Thought it was all but over, but Kevin Cruit taking down that knee pad. Oh, this does not bode well here. Oh! Drops him down into the back break, or excuse me, the stomach breaker. Call it whatever you want. It knocked the wind out of Krypton for sure. Fans really getting into this action. Oh. Short arm clothesline, followed up immediately with a picture-perfect drop kick. Off the ropes. Power slam. Oh! Perhaps a bit of overconfidence there on the part of the U.S. champion. Thought he had the victory. Planted with authority, but still not enough. Where is Krypton getting all this from? Where is he finding the courage to keep kicking out of these moves? See it written all over the face of the real deal Kevin Cruit. The frustration. What is the U.S. champion going to have to do to put away this upstart young challenger, Krypton? Enziguri, drop kick. Both men going to the high risk. Oh, wheelbarrow into the DDT. Just barely able to initiate the lateral press. Tried to reach back and hook the leg. But unable to immobilize Kevin Cruit for the count of 3. Who just hauls off with an open hand slap. And you can see the weakness in the legs of Krypton, how he went down off of that. But he's back up. He's building up a full head of steam. Destroyer. Does this destroy the title reign of the real deal Kevin Cruit? Oh! But at the last second, Cruit gets his foot on the bottom rope. Past 15 minutes in this match. Listen to the crowd come alive with respect for the effort put forth by these two men. It will be hard to call either man a loser when it's all said and done here. Yet again, swings through with that drop kick. Here in the 6-1-4. Oh, Kevin Cruit on shaky legs. Oh, went for that Robinson special, but came up empty. Krypton tried to plant a knee into the kidneys there, but looked to be off balance, just not able to get anything behind it. Cruit puts the brakes on. Oh, Krypton, tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Oh, but it's a Robinson special. Amazing match here. Great effort from Krypton, but kudos to the real deal Kevin Cruit for doing what it took to maintain that United States Championship. You see being brought to the ring right now to be presented to him. Kevin Cruit on to face Bjorn on our next episode. An entirely different kind of challenge from the one that he faced tonight. Referee Johnny Long raising his hand. But look at this. This is great to see. Kevin Cruit showing respect for Krypton. We'll be back after this break, fans, with a lot more PWA action.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kevin Cruit. I am the franchise player. I am the president of the Premier Wrestling Alliance, and I would like to invite each and every one of you out there to join us this Saturday and every Saturday at 7 p.m. twitch.tv/PWA Ohio for live professional wrestling. Once again, that's twitch.tv/PWA Ohio each and every Saturday at 7 p.m., and we'll see you at ringside.
Jordan Carlisle set to take on Southern Knight Brian Blade here. Brian Blade really trying to reestablish himself as a contender here in the PWA after several months inactive due to the machinations of Nick Stevens. And I think the 25-year veteran might have surprised young Jordan Carlisle with that deep spin underarm drag. Definite mismatch in terms of size and power here. Carlisle's going to have to rely on escapability and quick thinking. Tremendous disparity in experience level here. Jordan Carlisle with less than 2 years experience in the business. If that may be a little generous. But Southern Knight Brian Blade over 25 years. And again comes up with a big arm drag. And pops up staring a hole in his opponent. Carlisle might need to come up with a new game plan here. The collar and elbow tie-up not paying any dividends as Carlisle quickly gets caught in the side headlock. That's a great way to have cauliflower ears before your 30th birthday. Oh, but able to shoot the big man off, but made a mistake trying for the hip toss, quickly countered. And the big broad-shouldered, barrel-chested Southern Knight making for quite the intimidating presence here tonight against Jordan Carlisle again. Carlisle making a mistake and trying to outpower the Southern Knight. Got taken over with the side headlock. First smart thing we've seen him do tonight is take a walk to the outside and try to break this momentum. At the very least, figure out what he's going to do to walk out of the ring tonight under his own power. He's on his bicycle. Our camera's trying to keep up with the action here. Oh, but Carlisle, first man back into the ring and making Blade run is certainly wise on the part of Carlisle. Got the legs grapevine, reaching back. But the Southern Knight finds a way to turn things back in his favor here. Southern Knight Brian Blade, a favorite of the fans here in Lancaster, Ohio, if we've ever had one. Carlisle's got that arm trapped. What's he looking to do here? Oh! Falls back, looked like he had his foot wedged in there, able to wrench the shoulder. Unique approach by Carlisle, but whatever gets the job done. There's no way. Come on, young man. Oh my! Took the 315-pounder up for the slam. rock the ring here with the impact. I may have been a bit hasty in my evaluation of Jordan Carlisle's chances here tonight, as he's putting a lot of offense together here after weathering the early onslaught. Oh, but Blade able to reverse and follows up with the big splash. Back heel trip, just sweeps the leg. Carlisle with a bullseye on him. And that rolling senton might have just caved in the chest of Carlisle. Dragged to the center of the ring. Cover, shoulders down. Blade looks like he's not going to humor this young man anymore. Brian Blade has definitely had his eyes on all the young members of the roster, trying to find one that would be receptive of his guidance. Oh! Boot to the midsection and clubbing forearm. Takes Carlisle down to a knee. But he goes right to the eyes. And now using the top rope to choke. Survival instincts. Carlisle's definitely a hot prospect in the locker room as well. Someone like the Gold Standard looking to bolster their ranks. Could do a lot worse than the likes of Jordan Carlisle. I think Carlisle might have surprised himself somewhat. Certainly surprised Blade with the low blow. Referee giving him the benefit of the doubt here and not disqualifying him. I have to question that somewhat, especially after Carlisle stomps away and leaves referee Johnny Long with no choice but to throw this match out. Jordan Carlisle blatantly, deliberately getting disqualified to avoid perhaps a further beating from the likes of the Southern Knight, Brian Blade. And you can pretty much guarantee that Brian Blade is going to be coming after Jordan Carlisle for doing something like that. But right now, fans, we're going to take our last break. When we come back, it's time for the main event. 2 out of 3 falls. Jimmy Fahrenheit representing the Gold Standard, facing off with heavyweight champion Tommy Forte.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Cruit. I am the franchise player. I am the president of the Premier Wrestling Alliance, and I would like to invite each and every one of you out there to join us this Saturday and every Saturday at 7 p.m. twitch.tv/PWA Ohio for live professional wrestling. Once again, that's twitch.tv/PWA Ohio each and every Saturday at 7 p.m., and we'll see you at ringside.
Introducing first the challenger, accompanied to ringside by his manager,
Oh my goodness, first fall in this 2 out of 3 falls match already over. Before I can even get back to the commentary position here. Before I can even get back to the commentary position here, fans, we've already seen one fall go down. The challenger, Jimmy Fahrenheit, catching the champion by surprise with that quick roll-up. Forte, perhaps Aridin, trying to jumpstart this match, dove in. Started to unload on Fahrenheit before Johnny Long could even ring the bell. And our champion is now down 1 fall to none here. Is going to have to come back and win 2 straight. With that goal in mind, goes right to work on it. Does Forte on Fahrenheit, but Fahrenheit able to come up with a side headlock. Forte to the wrist lock. Great escape there from Fahrenheit, but he couldn't avoid the clothesline. Forte needs to look for a quick victory here so he can get things back on an even playing field. Forte dishing out a few body shots there. And as we said before, this side headlock will do any number of things to you. Shoulder tackle. Again, Fahrenheit level. Drops down. Another drop down. Oh, flying clothesline. Quick thinking there by Fahrenheit.
Come on, Jimmy. There you go, Jimmy.
We're 3 seconds away from having a new PWA champion here tonight, fans, in the main event of this big program. We saw the U.S. title successfully defended to start things off. Jimmy Fahrenheit earned this shot, being the winner of the Double Shot Rumble. Chose a 2 out of 3 falls match. Had it been a 1 fall match, he'd already be the champion. But that's neither here nor there at this point. Oh, Nick Stevens behind the back of the referee. Come on. You got to turn around, Johnny Long. The damage already done. Oh. Pair of boots planted in the midsection. Tip up out of the corner. Now drags Forte out of said corner, but only a 2 count. Fahrenheit not being shy about trying to win this match and add another title to the trophy case of the gold standard. But Forte blocks the suplex. Able to connect with one of his own, half a count away from evening this match at 1 fall apiece. We're going to stay with this one, fans, as long as we can. Another big slam from Forte. Off the ropes, drops the leg. Reminiscent of the man he defeated to capture that championship, one Tony James. A lot of speculation about that man in recent days, recent weeks. We've, of course, had the appearance of this mysterious masked man known as the U.S. Outlaw. Franchise player Chris Cruit trying to figure out where that man got a wrestling license or anything about his background. But there are already a lot of conclusions being drawn and suspicions held about such information. That man, the U.S. Outlaw, clearly wants to send a message to Tommy Forte, but he might have to switch his focus to Jimmy Fahrenheit, who was that close to taking 2 straight falls from Tommy Forte and winning the PWA Championship. The rivalry between these two men were ignited on the night Forte captured that championship, the Fairfield County Fairgrounds. Now trying to rally here behind Forte, aspiring to get back in this contest. Side Russian leg sweep. Maneuver Jimmy Fahrenheit executes very well. Fans, we have another big update here for you about PWAOhio.com, how you can see us online. As Fahrenheit gets caught with a drop kick, took too much time trying to line up his opponent. But not only will you find us right here, youtube.com/PWAOhio, we are now streaming on twitch.tv/PWAOhio. Oh, huge clothesline there from the champion. And now kicks it into a higher gear. Oh, Fahrenheit able to counter the suplex. Went for the F5. Oh, they got caught with a spine buster. Can Forte get? And he does.
Winner of the second fall, making it 1 fall each. The PWA champion Tommy Forte. The third and final fall begins now.
Next man to score a pinfall or submission walks out of the PWA arena tonight wearing the heavyweight championship. Will it be Tommy Forte? Will it be Jimmy Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit able to get the first fall rather quickly. Made Forte fight for the second fall, which we just saw him score. Oh, big power slam off the shoulder. Fahrenheit's almost deceptively strong at first glance. You would not believe what this man can do in the gym. And if you don't already know, believe me, he'll tell you about it. Again, big high impact power maneuver. Might be trying to weaken the lower back. Oh, I'm sure our cameras picked up some of that from Nick Stevens. Whether we need to hear it or not, he might be making a mistake, though, trying to get in the head of Tommy Forte is Nick Stevens. Yet again, deliberate, methodical approach here from Fahrenheit. Back to the top turnbuckle. Oh, connects with the huge splash. But Forte able to get the shoulders down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the third fall and still PWA heavyweight champion, Tommy Forte.
Forte able to come up with the victory here and hold on to the championship, but that's not the story at the moment as you see LA Cordova jump Forte from behind. Seeing some other members of the locker room come out here. Getting involved in this melee. There's the U.S. Outlaw. Whose side is he going to be on here? Tells the Gold Standard to take it back to the locker room. Oh, Forte, no idea what this man has in mind. Quite frankly, I find it hard to believe that the man calling himself the U.S. Outlaw, claims to be from parts unknown, would come to the aid of Tommy Forte. Kevin Cruit out there. Nobody knows whether to trust this man, the U.S. Outlaw, yet or not. I'm leaning towards not at the moment. But there you see the U.S. champion and the heavyweight champion. Both men retain their titles here on PWA on YouTube. If you like what you saw, make sure you check us out. You follow us at twitch.tv/PWA Ohio. Some interesting comments there from the U.S. Outlaw. We've only got a few seconds left before we take things home, fans, but thank you for joining us. Another great night of action here, and we're going to leave things with Tommy Forte still holding the the heavyweight championship. For more wrestling excitement from PWA, subscribe to this channel or click on the links for more great action.